We got some good stuff down here. I think I want to go back to this hat, though. The advantage on concentrating is good when that is my plan. I'm wondering, do I need to fix any rings? I think we don't want to have anything equipped here, because these are really good. 1 to 10? Unarmed? Yeah. And we can, once per turn... Is it going to ask me every turn? I don't know.
I've got a long road ahead.
Did I loot everybody? Let's see if anyone's got anything to say.
The hammer is ours. The devil is snuffed out. Our power is undeniable.
We're the best.
That's the last of Raphael. I'll be glad to no longer have to suffer his smug face.
Defeating a devil in his own home feels very, very good, actually.
I agree. No, you can't not feed on me. Not allowed. Where's Hope? Yeah, maybe we'll come back and visit. Gotta give Helsik the bad news that the gloves weren't there. Hope she doesn't look at her hands.
Devil's lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic hammer. I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Keeping my options open.
That is not my definition of trust. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together.
That reminds me, I think I got a tadpole in my pocket. Yeah, he probably does.
And what then? When he wakens from his incarceration, what do you think he will make of you? The one who bears the spawn his very nature bends him to revile? And even if you survived him, what of the Elder Brain? Without the protection I leverage for you, you would be enthralled in an instant.
We already went over this, alright? It's Orpheus who has the power. You're just, I don't know, the radio operator.
That's what I thought. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil.
I was there to get loot.
But you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Can we just avoid Helsik? Wait, can I not go back? Maybe it's just a graphical bug. Just lay down. These guys don't... Yeah. I mean, I should have noticed before, but there's no collision with you and your party members, which is good because it's really annoying when that happens. It's not allowed to be. Oh. Where's Q? Every time a door opens now I think of Q. How many?
Well, in it.
I got some resources, but I could take a nap. Alright, can I just leave? Or are we gonna have a problem?
That's curious.
Likelihood that we're gonna have a problem just increased.
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Okay, yeah. Didn't see the gloves anywhere.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did.
I
I
deal
knew
in
you
solutions.
were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement,
I guess the
I
rest will
hope
be
you
easy.
didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets?
No.
That invalidates our deal, I'm afraid. I fulfilled my part of the bargain, so you owe me the fee I proposed initially.
How much was the fee? I guess I can't pay it. I'm gonna be walking out the store. Okay.
Not a subtle point, but well made.
You're smart.
Keep the gauntlets. Your threats aren't necessary, but your coin is still welcome.
I'm glad we can still be
Devil
friends.
Slayer.
Business partners. I'm down with this. Acceptable. By the way, you want some stuff? I got it. It's fresh from hell. Come here.
Welcome back, Devil Slayer.
It's a good title.
What can I do for you?
Keep saying it. Alright, did you have something good? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I don't really need this. Whatever, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yep, give me these. Now you can have these. Rio jump. I'll get rid of these two. Boudoir? We don't need that. Or that. Here, you'll appreciate these. I don't know what this is. I have a chicken. I do have one. Oh, poutine. I gotta find something to do with those. Okay. Bye.
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
I'll remember thee. Alright, where was that? Right here? Combine. What can I combine? One of these? This? Okay, I guess I don't know what that's for. Let's see. Doesn't say. Alright. Yeah, it's been a long day. Let's take a nap. Gather our strength. Give me that. Oh. Oh. Did I sell my shirt? Got me in my skivvies. Yeah. I got more options. City of Brass. There we go. We conquered. Any talkers? This kid is still here. I hope the vampire. Well, I hope the vampires aren't gonna come and put me in a pickle again. They might. Oh. I sell everybody's clothes? Oops. Come on. Split. 2. Okay. Stuck.
Get up. There's something you should see. I know it's early, but this couldn't wait. Watch. I used to hate that sight. The glowing sky, the long shadows, the fading stars. I lived for the red of blood and the black of death. Now, I see the colors between. Look at the sun. What do you see?
A Gith with a heart. The sun, huh? I guess.
Literal, but not wrong. I see something else. Beauty. The dawn was my torment. Rustling leaves, agony. I couldn't wait to escape this place. Now, I revel in it. I revel in you. You showed me the betweens and beyonds. Between war and peace. Beyond passion and obsession. Most importantly, you showed me freedom. There's more, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to call it. I just know. Whatever comes next, I want you near. When all this is over, will you stay with me? For good?
I think it's more, will you stay with me? Because, well, I'm gonna get a full head full of tadpoles, and you don't like that. But we will free Orpheus. And does that mean we'll have to kill the Emperor? Maybe. Does that mean that I'm gonna die? And you're gonna go on maybe you have to kill me? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're together, you and me, Lizzo.
Findu, source of my joy.
Yeah, she always gets emotional after you kill a devil. Alright. We go. We've done some combat. Maybe we go and do some talking at a bar. Maybe tell everybody some crazy stories about hell. In that case, we'll skip that damage and we'll maybe give ourselves a little bit of talking power.
The real tragedy here is the Baldur's mouth cutting its puzzle section.
Who is this? You're not. Who are you talking to on there? Puzzle lady. We had some boots of talking. Grab those real quick. Where are you at? My shiny boots. That was it. I actually don't know if those give me a bonus that matters, but we're just going to the bar. Surely we're not going to get into a fight. I'm not sure where the bar is at. We came up that way. What is your deal? No burn.
Speak thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Scarab. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Looks like somebody played a trick on that guy. Told him a fairy tale. What's back there? You guys guarding? What's up, Brain?
Brain now speaks to you through every steel watcher.
Yeah, what about that?
Eliminated.
Alibi airtight?
Alibi airtight. You walk free.
That was the goal. I was trying to get him to back off, and he wouldn't. Where are you at?
Preparing. Ready. Under.
Alright. I got it. Message received. Ooh. This isn't the bar. What are you? You selling flowers for the dead? I respect that.
Would Sarah like some flowers? They do a wonder at brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. Of course.
Those are good. I'll clean you out, lady.
Come back anytime. You won't find fresher.
Gonna have to go shopping at the graveyard. Like it's a farmer's market.
What words never can.
I think she might get mad if I... Maybe that's where old Bobby lies.
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
Hookums?
You're going to be in so much trouble.
Hookums, what's going on here?
Please. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Why are you playing in graveyards? Wait. Bud. Huh?
What's that?
What'd you see? What's going on with you?
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form.
Are you one of that guy's?
Same that tainted mystic Carrion's chambers.
Yeah.
This is one of his runaway servants.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play.
You're pretty eloquent for a zombie.
Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
I almost didn't make that.
You were playing too?
Hey, don't you remember?
You must be nice. Like Swumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand. All I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Okay, well, we know where one of his guys is. On the stairs. Across the sand. What did you guys see before? I'm good with that one. Billion?
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
That was thoughtful. What'd you guys find? This?
Lily,
Little pipe?
my sweet girl.
Shush, honey. The Mortark is here.
What?
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream. Do what you must in the tangles of grief.
Oh,
I will
you want
leave
out?
for now, but I shall not be far. Death's blessings upon you.
Knock knock. Is that the Rumbo? Who are you?
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. You and me both. That's what I get for filching a baldy. The nutcase made me dig my own grave. Stone Lord, he calls
Aldi?
himself.
Yeah, who is it?
More like stone shite.
I'm looking for that.
The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodahs. You're welcome to them.
Well, you were down there, thought you might as well. Who are you walking around here? Gracie. I'm walking to him, he says. You didn't give me nothing. I gotta get a new box. Forgot about that. Oh, I bet there's some stuff down there. Maybe some sand? Are you the graveyard guard?
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelemvor. To think a man lay buried beneath death's soil, it is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
Why didn't you? Sanctuary is a powerful spell. One that I might abuse in the future.
Mortark, any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
What? But for how long?
Her rites will be said. Her body made one with the soil.
You guys have probably had an increase in business lately. I heard there was a tragedy at the printing house.
I'm sorry for your loss, but
Auntie?
it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get.
You're not fooling me. You guys, yeah, have you had a influx?
Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is booming.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately.
Who's this mysterious killer?
Can't say. There are 100 theories, but I see no pattern in who comes through me door. Mind you, theories taking more lives than any one killer. The whole city is on edge, ready to draw steel. I deal with the dead, but the Mortark tends to them and the living who mourn them. If you have any concerns about strange goings-on, kindly speak to her. She patrols the graveyard. Good day.
Okay. What do you got? Oh, empty. Take it. I'm collecting.
I do, but they struggle as we do. You'll not find a casket for your daughter there.
This is ridiculous. I just want to bury my little girl in peace.
Wait, where was... Do you know where that... I don't know why I'm looking for that tombstone, actually, but...
I'm sorry for your loss. Kerwin? Oh, yeah. He's just outside, under the great willow with the drooping branches. It's good of you to come. He hasn't had any visitors in a long time.
Thanks. Why am I looking for him? I don't know. There's the willow. There's a lot of graves under it. Check out the outhouse for some reason. First. Ooh, buddy. Right. Anybody else need to take care of business?
This tombstone has been vandalized. Its original wording replaced with "Vampires are real." Here rest the remains of Ronnie Morello. Cause of death, starvation.
Mausoleum. Underneath the willow. It was down.
Here lies Ogre Bob, his arm anyway, it's all that would fit. He will be missed at Whitburn Quarry. M. Kerwin, treasured.
Rear's note.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream.
Okay.
Do what you must in the tangles of grief.
Well,
I will leave you for now, but I shall not be far. Death's blessings.
anybody gonna be too angry if I were to
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
What's this? Who are you?
Here! What are you doing? Get them sausage fingers off my crate!
Ooh, uh-oh.
Nah. I'll work hard to stay off the guild's map. Don't want to get on the lady's bad side. Mind you, she don't know I'm here. And she won't know. Not if I bury your snitching carcass right here.
You don't want to do that.
I ain't doing it. Ah! Die already, bag of face!
Who's your friends? Are you involved in this? Are you? Shadowheart, you know what to do. Alright, who else?
Turn someone inside out.
Who are all of you?
Death, take that vile creature!
Yeah, you are badass, huh?
Still on my feet.
I don't know who we're fighting. I mean... Okay, I guess. Bring it on. There's a lot of you, huh? We're minorly annoyed. Yeah. There's no one right there. How many of you are there, though? Did I shoot the dirt mound? Do I have to kill the dirt mound? Yeah, I guess I do, huh? Otherwise, they're just gonna keep coming? Can I go down and take him out down there? Okay, you're fine. Rats. Basically rats, anyway. We'll go flurry of blows on the rat hole. Reach you. They're like throwing rocks at us. Okay, Lazel. Can you just straight up jump up here? It's not a big deal.
On the
Just get around. Start getting some high ground. You little tricksters. It's the hole you came out of. That's crazy. Is there something else I can kill?
I'm ready. Make it hurt.
Well, it's a dirt mound. Was there a back there? Is this normal for the graveyard? Where's the other hole? There. You didn't kill it?
Feels good.
I didn't think that was possible. Let's fly. Take care of the hole. Take care of you. Okay. Alright, I guess. No kobolds. You got any hyena ears? There's a key over here. Yeah, get off the dirt. I can't target the dirt. Uh-oh, she's mad. Somebody's mad. I think it was maybe the kid. I don't care. It's alright. You gonna get mad at me if I take this kid? $300 gold. That's not an insignificant amount. This kid is on my case now. Are you Pookums? Alright, you know what? I wanted to go to the bar. Took a detour through the graveyard. Let's go to one of the main attractions.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
What's this place? Across from the magic store.
Suspicious? What? How? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, Florian's too dumb to do anything suspicious. He wouldn't know where to start.
So, you're the smart one then.
Don't talk to
Maybe
cops.
it's you I should haul into the station for questions.
Did you get read your rights?
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
I'm in charge around here.
Those agents of the Absolute aren't gonna act themselves. Now leave me to do my job, eh?
I'm going to the bar, it's fine. Is this the bar?
Bone Cloak's Apothecary.
No, but it'll do.
Find all the remedy and alchemy ingredients you need at Bone Cloak's Apothecary.
You got a catchy rhyme?
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Haven't seen you since you cleared up me old noggin in the Underdark. How you been?
Oh, you. I remember you. His wife, like, poisoned him, and I saved him from blowing himself up. And he's actually a real big asshole.
No time to waste dragging my feet. Gotta make up for the time I wasted while my brains were inside out.
Yeah, where's your wife?
Fled in the night, and haven't seen her ugly face since. For the best. She was cruising for a lesson after what she did.
See what I mean about being an asshole? She's got out. That's fine. Maybe we're good. I did know you were a violent man when I healed you.
Only the finest. And to thank you for your good help, I'll take a lot off the top. Just for you.
I'm already at max discount, but thanks. I never use these. I'll take all these. You got any hyena ears? Have I spent all my gold? Surely not. Or did I? How much gold I got? No. Okay, we're good. Thanks, man. Alchemy. Stuff's just available. What's it good for? Don't really care about that. Those. I want hyena ears. Haste stuff. Oh, the journal of the wife. I doubt that has any stories that you'd want to tell around the dinner table. Do I want belladonna? Yeah.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay
It wasn't
for it.
red. Okay, fine.
Calm down, fighter. You're louder
What
than
about the mouth?
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief? Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet?
For 2 gold?
Suit
Are you
yourself.
insane?
If you change your mind, I'll be here all the time, really.
2 gold? That's a lot of money.
I see it, sweetie.
I think of a gold as like 10 bucks probably. These guys never did their thing. Where are you going?
The real tragedy here is the Baldur's Mouth cutting its puzzle section.
What? They're not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astound the Greater says.
These guys are charlatans. Alright. We're just wandering around town, seeing what it has. Central Watchtower.
Central Watchtower of the Flaming Fists.
Like the one from the cinematic. Yep, it is a good day. Nice and cool compared to where I've been. You guys keep supplies up here? Oh. Am I in trouble for being here? No.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
Well, I guess since we're here, let's put our ass-kicking boots back on.
Never saw when you left, though, did we? He could be propping up the bar in the elf song, for all we know.
Vampires like to charm. Let's do it. Hey guys. Maroney. Yard. And a rat.
Enter freely. You are welcome.
Thank you. I gotta know what the rat has to say.
Another guest. Yes, yes. More bones to chew, more bodies to nibble.
It's the most normal rat I've seen so far.
Slim pickings up here, but safe. No one grabbing, no one biting.
Oh, the vampires eat rats. Yeah, these are the rats that Kazdor feeds to them.
In the guts of the palace. Hungry mouths down there.
Yeah, some poor bastards. That was Asterion before he escaped. Or... Alright, lots of rats. Are you guys a threat at all? No.
Tonight is a sacred night. We are all blessed to be here.
You Castador's lackeys?
Be welcome, citizen. Be safe.
I am tempted right now. It's a cool looking shield. Oh, I had a shield to
Eager for
give
battle.
to you, didn't I? We don't need this anymore. It's just this. Or is it... Who else has a shield equipped? Lazo? Shadowheart?
Still alive, so that's progress.
We are most welcome. Take those. What is this an arrow of like dragon sign? Look at this view. There's so much of this we still haven't seen. Incredible. Incredible. Standard servant stuff. Look at that mask. Look at that mask. Arian looks like a real badass right now.
So, Astarion, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampires would be a safe bet.
There's something special we should do to
You
prepare?
belong on stage. Perhaps the blood-stained sort, with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
So long as there's a cheering crowd. As for vampire dens, I'd brace your nose. They can be very organic.
That's quite a way to put it. Are you two getting together or what? Me and Loisel, Mysterian and Shadowheart? This is where I went before with them. Or where I snuck in before. Wonder if all the bodies are still there. I wonder.